Greetings and welcome to this BH Cosmetics Aurora Lights palette, pink with white shimmer look. This was a pretty simple look, took around 15 minutes to do, and it used some colors dry and some wet. This used the magical and vibrant colors in the bottom row, Luminous in the second row. Then on the right half of the palette, it used the Borealis from the bottom row and the Ombre in the upper right. I started out with Magical on a fluffy brush, and I put that on the inside third of the upper lid and blended that in. Then I went into the Vibrant, and I blended that with the Magical and put that on the middle third of the eye, all the way up, most of the way up toward the brow bone. And then I brought that along the whole lower lash line just to give that color some extra density down there. Then I dipped into the Luminous, and for this one I did use it dry. And I used a makeup wipe to make sure the outer edge was clean. And I blended that in with the Vibrant on the middle third of the eye. Then I went in with a fluffy brush into the Ombre, and I blended out the upper lines of the colors near the brow bone, and I put it on the inside corner of the eye and blended it across the lower lash line. And I used it just to soften up the lines of the Luminous and Vibrant, and used a fluffy brush to continue softening it up. Then I went in with a square brush into Ombre, and I used this wet with setting spray, and I loaded up the brush, then wet the brush, then loaded it up some more, and I brought that in and created a little bit of a spotlight just to give it a highlight on the center of the eye. And I really loaded it in there, and once I got it in there with the brush, I sort of blended it in with my finger. And it really didn't take much effort because it was just sitting on top. And you can see from that shot there how much more color is in the center of the eye just from that little bit of the ombre loaded in there. And I put it into both eyes and blended it with my finger, and then put an extra line just along the lash line to make it stand out a little bit more. Then I dipped into the Borealis, and I used a flat brush to line the waterline, and I did that on both eyes and just gave it a little bit of that purple color to darken it up because the pink is so light throughout the look. Then I put a tiny little bit on the outer corner of the upper lid just to give a tiny little bit of highlight. And this is the completed look, and you can see where I added just a touch of that Borealis on the lower lash line as well. Thanks so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed this look, and have a great day.